everybody, welcome back to Mr. Mom channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make lobster pork noodle soup. And let's walk it over there to my kitchen so I can show you all the ingredients. This is all the ingredient for the noodle. So the first thing is you got to go to the supermarket and buy this brand right here. This is the very good product, so you don't have to do anything. There are instructions on the back. They tell you how to do it. So read the instruction. They ask you to put 2 gallons of water and add the whole base soup inside. This is called hủ tiếu, and this is the soup for the noodle. And the next ingredient will be quail egg. This is the one I already boiled already, or you just peel the skin off and eat it. Next one is lobster, onion, lemon, green onion, cilantro, celery, side pork, noodle, and bean sprout. So the first thing we do is we have to boil the side pork. Okay, first we're gonna drop this into boiling water and cook for 10 minutes. Okay, I already add some boiling the water, so all I do is just add the side pork in and let it cook for 10 minutes. Okay, I put the lid back on and cover it, and I will put the timer for 10 minutes. Okay, first of all, you gotta wash this bean sprout right here, because at the supermarket when they sell it came out from the farm, it doesn't look that clean, so you should wash it. Usually I put it into water, like that, and on top of that, I like to mix this with celery. When I buy celery, all I do is just peel like this inside, and they make the vegetable is very crunchy to eat it. And this is how you do it. Okay, now is the time we should chop this onion and cilantro. So I normally cut this part in half like that, and all you do is just make it okay. Now I transfer it over here into this plate. Okay, and with this end right here, I slide like this, sideways, so make it a little bit more tasty, and like when you do the soup for the decoration, it coming out, the presentation looks much better. Or I do one sideways, one long way like this, and there we go. And I transfer it over here, the same thing, one long, I go sideways, and one, I go side like this, transfer here, and the cilantro right here is all I do is just cut it in half and just run your knife to it, so like this and like this and like that, okay. And you see some of them still stick it out, go in, run it again, so they all look a little bit uniform, okay. And the same thing here, go there. Now transfer to here, because later on I'm gonna put it on the soup, so that's why it gonna be, doesn't matter, because we're gonna mix it all together. And the onion the same way, I slice really thin side like this, so this is gonna go on top of this the noodle, so that's why Yeah. Okay, that much, good enough. I put it in here. And the other half, I cube them like this. And I put in my soup. Walk it over here, and you will see my soup right now. The water. I added in 2 gallons, and I'm waiting for the water to boil up, and I will add the soup. Okay. Right now, it's the lobster. We bought it, and we already boiled it up already cooked everything ready. All I do is just open it, took the shell out, and cut it in half. So right now, I will go with the first one. Took the head off. We did all the head and everything. You can add this in the soup. Usually, I took the head and I put it in the soup. Like that. See, this is all the good stuff inside. They make the soup very, very tasty. So that's why I will put into the soup. Let me transfer it over here so you can see it. So you're gonna go into my soup and leave it in and let it cook. And with this guy, crack like this. I took the shell off. There we go. I took the shell off. Took the shell. There we go. And I will cut this, slide it in half. So when we eat it, each person got one. Okay. This is how you cut it. Okay. Let's do one more so you can see it. Ready? Go in there. And one more head. Okay, ready? Yep, that's a head. See that? And this thing is, again, I'm gonna put into this soup again. So yeah, and I will crack it like that. And took the shell out. Took the shell out and on. And gotta be careful when you're doing this. If you're in a hurry, you're gonna cut yourself. So make sure, take your time. Chop it in half again. Then do one more. Okay, the meat has been cooking for that long already. I think it already cooked. So now we can shut it off, and I will put it into cold water. So let the meat absorb a little bit of cold water, so they will a little bit more tender, rather than leave it hot like that. Yep, right there, it already cooked. So I shut it off, take it, and bring it over here. I pour it into the cold water. Okay, now I'm gonna bring it the pot to my cold water right here. I dump it into cold water, let it sit there in cold water for maybe like 5 minutes. Okay, now the meat already done, so we're gonna slide it. And also, while on that, I can chop some chili pepper right here, and I'm gonna put it into my fish sauce. So when you eat your noodle, you can dip your meat in here. Okay. Okay, that's the chili pepper. Let me go get some fish sauce. So this is called nước mắm, and this is the Vietnamese fish sauce. So let me put it here. Okay, and the salad we make from the beginning. That's for the soup. This should go with this like this. So now I'm ready to slide the meat right here. So technically, I'm gonna like this. Make as thin as you can. Okay. Now flip it over. Over. Yeah. Okay. I have 2 more to do. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, when you put this in cold water, the cold water will make the meat very tender. You see that? This is, look at that. See that? Look at that. It's juicy, and when you eat in your soup, it's gonna be really, really good. Okay, now at the time the quail already cool off, so we want to peel the shell off, and after that, when you put into the soup and pour the soup over it, and the quail gonna be hot again, and it's ready to eat. Okay, this is how you do it. You peel it off, peel this thing off, and bring it over here, put into my this over there. Okay, do the next one. Same thing. And peel the skin off. Peel the skin off. Peel it off. It is takes some time to peel this off. Okay, the soup is now getting boiled up and getting ready. So technically, the first thing I do, I try to get all the bubble right here. It's just all the dirty stuff come out from the lobster head. But most of the time, the lobster already clean, so it's okay because this is all the gut inside the head. They're coming out, and technically, don't try to overdo. Take it the rest of them out. So now this is the secret ingredient for the soup. So most of the restaurant right now they've been using this, but you don't even know. So all I do is just open it, and pour it in here, and mix it up. Okay. How's it look? They pack it up, they seal it, and most of the ingredient in here it all contain all kind of nutrition. Like usually they cook with vegetable and most of the pork meat and bone. They cook it for certain a long time, and they pack it into a pack like this. So when you do it, all you do is just dump it in here and follow their instruction, and the soup coming out always good, and it's really tasty. Let me put it in now. So now all you do is just scoop it out. Very simple, like I told you. Simple. This especially for some of the college students. If you want to eat it, and you can make by yourself, or you can invite your friend over and eat it, and you don't need to have no skill, no nothing, no technique. If you don't have to eat lobster, you can have shrimp and whatever you like to add it in, and the soup will be ready in 2 minutes. Look at that. You see the soup? It's very, very tasty. Let me get some of this thing off, so it will make the soup more clear so you can see it. Like that. Yeah. And this kind of noodle, you can either have two style. One of them you can eat like a soup in it, and the other one you can eat dry. So when you eat dry, you have to make a little bit of soy sauce to pour on top of your noodle and bean flour and everything, and you will have a little soup on the side. That's when you go to the restaurant, you order this, they go ask you want to eat with soup or you want to eat dry. Then that's it, depend up to you. Okay, now the soup is getting ready, so I can taste it, see how is it. Okay, usually it's very, very tasty, and it's ready to eat. And like I say, very, very simple. Right now I'm waiting for my water to boil up and cook my noodle, and from there we get ready to eat. Yeah, the water right now is boiling, and we're gonna cook the noodle now. This is the brand I always use. So you can go to any supermarket store and look for this. Normally I put the noodle in here, and I put the timer again. Like I said, everything is timer. We put the timer so we don't have to stand here and wait for until the noodle. So normally this noodle it took only like 5 minutes to cook. Okay, I mentioned before there are two kind of versions to eat this kind of noodle. You can eat with the soup, or can eat with the dry version. So I'm gonna make one of for soup and also one a dry one. So this is oyster sauce, and this is soy sauce. So we mix it together, add a little bit of sugar and a little bit of hot water, and pour over your soup, and that's it, the dry version to eat it. Okay, the noodle done. So basically, all you do is just drain it and get ready to eat. Okay, I'm bringing the noodle over here. I drain it to where you drain it, and add a little bit cold water. So let the noodle stop cooking. Because if you don't, your noodle gonna cook all the way, and you're gonna feel when after you don't do that, your noodle continue to cook. It's gonna be really mushy when you eat it. It's a bowl. Take the noodle, put it into the bowl. Add some lobster, pork, quail and some of onion and cilantro on top of it, and pour some soup in. This is the dry version, so all you do is just take the noodle, the same thing, put it in here, add all the ingredient in, and pour the soy sauce inside, and that's it. Mix it up and eat with your vegetable. Okay, now time to, I can show you how to eat. So you can pour some vegetable in, add a little bit of fish sauce, squeeze a little bit of lemon in here, and mix it up and eat it. And on the dry, it already have a soy sauce inside, so you don't need to add fish sauce in. All you do is just mix it up, add vegetable, lemon, and eat it. And this is your soup. And hopefully you guys enjoy the noodle, and comment below, let me know so what need to be changed. Like the recipe, it, like I told you, simple and easy and fast. You don't need to have some skill to make anything, because most of the packet already pre-cooked everything. All you just add into the soup and get ready. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time.